Assalamu alaikum. Detroit. Miles number 1.
Now there's something about 10,000 of us.
Nah.
Unafraid.
Okay. Let me close this out. Cause I got the streets of Detroit like, man, is this nigga crazy? Who know him? Then you got people in the streets like, nah, cool, man. I don't know what's going on with him, man. You don't got with them moves. In fact, I didn't even know he was a moves. That's my man. Yeah, let me close it out. Okay, now I'm in jail, right? I'm in here, I'm fighting a little case. I wind up getting work release. That's how I wind up getting a job for the first time in my life. So this was like 98. You understand? Hope I ain't got no flag. But anyway. So I don't wrote a letter. I had my man owned a collision shop on the east side, right? And so I was always over there hanging out with him. So I told the judge I had a job. I've been working there for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So the judge, we wrote a letter and shit and signed it. And so the judge basically gave me work release, man. I ain't had no job. My brother, this was the crazy part, my brother was working for cable and he had to connect with this white lady named Linda. She was white. And she co-signed for me to get out of jail, man, to work. And I ain't know how to work. I didn't know nothing. I ain't work, man. Had no damn job, except for when I was 16. Now I'm about 20, 30 something. I don't know. I can't play adding right now. It's exactly. So now I'm in here. I'm on the rock. I'm over here fighting for like 3 months, whatever. My mother wound up dying while I was in jail. So, but I'm on the rock with these guys. So we've been there been on there. I probably was on there probably about 90 days, 4 months or something, before, you know. So dude already unpeed me out. All these cats unpeed me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, all right, man. I'm over here with this punk case. But I got these oranges on, looking like a mobster. But I am a mobster, nigga. I'm an OG. I got felonies, boy. I'm just in here on some little silly stuff right now. But that's how the white man played me. They played me like my record. Put me with the oranges. So D, that's his name, D, Dorian, somebody, whatever, D, that's what we call it, D. I forgot everybody. You know everybody's first and last name when you're in jail. So anyway, he was like, so when he told me, when we was just reminiscing about dude, then he told me that he was in here fighting that case for murdering him. I was kind of messed up, right? I am a street dude. I know, like, man, this nigga's taking some vital information right now. But what he told me, when he told me everything, he said, tell him, Pooh, tell everybody, man. I ain't mean to do it like that. But what happened, when he said where he was going, dude was calling, and finally he told him, I'm over here, and they came over there, and he said, he told him, they went outside, right? So he talking to him, and he's saying, you know, you got that ticket. He's so busy, like, what you over my house for, man? So when he said he told Weasel, no, he said Weasel was like, oh, okay, all right. And he said Weasel went to turn to leave. And he said, all I seen, Pooh, was him turning back and shooting me, killing me, dog. He said, how you think he got the name Weasel, man? He said, Pooh, man, we used to be hanging out, dog. We used to be sucker punching people, running up on them, talking to them, and then we'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, and turn around, bah! You know, we've been having bets and shit like this. Like, we going into the street, into the world, socking people we don't even know. How you think he got the name Weasel, man. And I'm listening like, damn. Because Weasel is a legend like Chauncey and Rock. That's legends to us. These stories that we hear in the streets, and here I am sitting with a man who killed my man Weasel. All our mans up here. And that was his man. He said, but by being tight like that, he wasn't used to Weasel calling him and pressing him about money. He said he couldn't believe it, right? He was shocked. But to come to find out, man, he said, Pooh, man, listen, dog. I didn't know he wasn't over my house, man. He said, I found that out later. He said, my girl said, no, he called me. He called wherever he was at. Just say if he was at the barbershop. Just say the barbershop or somebody might have called his house. I can't remember exactly because it's been a while ago, y'all. But he said they called the house and she called him on the three-way, his woman. He said but that's what messed him up. He said the thing about it, Weasel didn't go over my house, man. He said I was so upset about him going over my house, man. We don't play them type of games, man. He said when I found out that he didn't go over there, it fucked me up. And then I said, man, when he turned away, when you shot him, he said, man, I didn't know what it's like when you shooting somebody up close, man. He said, so when I shot, he said he didn't fall down. He said, so I just kept shooting, man. He said he was like, man, he was in tears, dude. And all y'all can say, man, motherfuck that nigga, man. I'm just sharing what was told to me. And y'all know how the gang go, man. I don't know this guy, man. I ain't never been up D house in my life. Don't know nothing about him. He could be out right now. But if he see me, he be like, Pooh baby. Because they call me X and Pooh baby. But I didn't. He told me this. He told me to tell those who was at court. He told me who was at court. He told me everything. He said, man, tell him this how it went. And I said, damn. And he said, some lady said it looked like the best man. You know, the man when the quickest on the draw came out on top. Because he said when they turned Weasel over, Weasel did have a pistol on him. So here it is, he shot his man. His man turned to leave, and his man got a pistol, and he said that they grew up together, and that's what they used to do, man. Yeah, okay. Bah! Fire on a person. But that's what it was, man. And he was a laid back dude. He was a serious dude. Had long hair back then, some braids and stuff. Cool dude, man. So that's the story, man, of Weasel, his murder, man. It was by somebody, they grew up together, they was tight. He did owe the ticket. And no different than a lot of us, man. And I ain't trying to defend this cat. Please don't get it confused. I just telling the story that, you know, we got this social media. I never knew, you know, that I would be sharing the story on social media to everybody at once. He told me to tell everybody that's in the streets in the game. That's what he told me, tell him. And he named specific names too. Tell him. Yeah, that's our Flood the Streets album in the background. But anyway, I gotta close out 10 minutes. So yeah, man, he said that Weasel called him. He thought he called him from his house. It threw him off. And it was about some money that he owed that he was gonna pay back eventually. And I told him, I said, man, you know Weasel had that case, man. Weasel was finna get life. This is what I told him. I said, he couldn't do that life, man. I said, D, it looked like he gave that to you, man. And he looked at me, he said, damn, Pooh, we switched out. I said, yeah, y'all swapped it out. He couldn't do that life. Now you about to get that life. And he said, damn, Dog, I never thought about it like that. And I said it was tight for everybody at that time, man. He ain't had that paper like he had at that time. He didn't have it. So he was pressing you for that money because he needed, probably to pay on lawyers and things of that nature. That's what I told him, man. That's how I closed it out with him. And he said, Pooh, tell him, man. And that's how it went down. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.